Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Leslie Tanner, here ready to dial it in for, yeah, that's right, it's the holiday season again. We turn that corner from Thanksgiving and look dead ahead. We've got Santa, we've got the elves, and we've got some mulled wine and other things. Well, as those things file into our collective consciousness, one thing must be dealt with, and that is for everybody here, Christmas is largely bad. We are starting in a grounded and honest way tonight on Explorations, Bad Christmas Memories. Namaste, everyone. How are we all doing out there on twitch.tv and youtube.com? Namaste, explorers. How are we all feeling? Let's go. Let's get excited. It is Tuesday night. That's right, a Tuesday night exploration, and here we are once again, ready to unlock and unleash a world of power, personal power that, you know, before this program, I'm sure many of you were lost. Many of you felt stifled, felt repressed, felt unexpressed, knowing that there was something out there, something waiting for you, a potential waiting to be fulfilled by the spirit inside of you. Well, tonight I am here once again with the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner, ready to give you the tools you need to unlock and unleash the power within you tonight. Namaste, everyone. Namaste. It's good to see you. It's good to see you already. Now, Not Mish getting us started on a very, that's what we call repressed note from Not Mish. I think all my Christmas memories are positive and good. Girl, come on now, dig a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. You ain't got to put on that little song and dance for us. Not here, not tonight, not in this community, not within the most effective personal power program. Because as far as you want, this doesn't just go for me. Namaste to Craigulators for the beautiful gift of 5 community subs. Holy moly. Namaste to Craigulators. Brother Craigulators, it is so good to see you. So good to feel your presence. Namaste. Craigulators, host of The Bunker. Stream on Friday nights. Namaste. How are we doing? I've got so much saliva in my mouth. Yeah, not Mish. Listen, not Mish, and this doesn't. The reason I'm picking on not Mish right now, aside from her sort of acerbic and sort of contrarian attitude, aside from that, there's something universal in what we're watching right now with not Mish. Something universal that applies to all of us. So listen very closely, okay? Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something very important. Now, when it comes to, actually, I think my life is pretty good and normal. I think my life is actually pretty, it's been, the train's been on the tracks for the most part. Yeah, everybody's got their ups and downs, but who am I, right? Nothing special here. Ladies and gentlemen, not only are you saying no to reality, you are saying no to the power inside of you, the power of the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Me, Leslie, the host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner, communal vision from Fram Weird. I hate women, Mish in particular. So Fram coming out, there is no qualms about it. There is no hesitation. Leave no gray area. Fram Weird really opening up a can of worms tonight. Namaste. Oh my goodness. And while he is at it, it is time to kick off with a little bit of sensuality. Get that VCZX, the letters and numbers guy, integral member of the Explorations AV department. Namaste, good to see you. But guys, let's get started with a little bit of sensuality. How about we get started with a little bit, not just our mind, not just our spirit, but what about our body? What about that body of yours? What about that body of yours? Namaste, just a little bit, just getting us started off right, getting that energy up. But also, it's not just up, though. It's important that we get it up first. It's important that we rise. We bring that level up first. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you could try to focus something, but if you don't have something to focus, then there's nothing to focus. So, first of all, we got to get that energy up. So, imagine that I'm tickling your labia or the underside of your penis. Now that was, if you were imagining me playing with your labia or that loose skin right under the penis as it meets to the tip of the penis and urethra, if you were imagining that, then this was the cum. This part was the cum. See, and so that's a way to get us started. Namaste. It's important that, when I say sensual, I don't just mean a buzzword, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of jazz musicians and a lot of therapists and a lot of, new age workers and energy workers, they'll use the idea of sensuality, right? But what do they even mean? Can they say out loud with words, can they even say it, or can they show you? Can they demonstrate that they understand what it is? Vivrance, namaste, resubbing, blessings and namaste to Vivrance. Oh, hell yeah, walking into a jazz train feels good. Vivrance, good to see you. Good to see you, Free4Say. Also, I'm looking at Hypocryptomatic. This jazz smells like the crease in between elderly pubic bone and thigh. Like, gross. So, Jenny, listen. You have spent a good deal of energy over the course of several years attempting to beat the allegations that you sucked off that old homeless guy in a hotel room. Do you remember? Do you remember doing that? Do you remember over and over and over again, over the course of maybe about 3 years of your adult life, trying to beat the allegations that you sucked a homeless old man's cock? Do you remember that? Then we've got the volunteering of information, a familiarity with the space between the thigh and pubis of an elderly person. So, listen. So what I'm telling you right now, that listen, sweetheart, listen. You got to think about it. You got to think about what you're saying. Namaste, Glenn's room, coming right in the middle of a Jazz Express. Guys, let your hair down, kick up your feet, and enjoy your body for a second. Or don't enjoy it. Namaste, everybody. Welcome on in. Glenn's room. Blessings and namaste again. Welcome on in, everybody. How was the stream over there? Talk to me right now. We are at the top of tonight's exploration. The energy piping out of this chat right now, the energy piping out of this chat right now is something to be dealt with. When you see it, you can't just tell yourself that it's not there. You can't tell yourself, oh, this is just like every single other chat. When new people wander in here, they are tested. They are tested because many of you are you are so strong and powerful. Strong and powerful. Now, those that are not ready for the program, not ready for the energy of the next level. I remember that Christmas. I remember the Christmas that Leslie had herpes, says Mother Nipple Bottom. Now that's not accurate. That's not accurate, Mother Nipple Bottom. Good to see you. Good to see you, hon. But yeah, that's not accurate. Duncan, it did it. Namaste, rating, blessings, and namaste. Guys, we are so rich with raiders right now. It's actually insane. It is actually insane how filthy with raiders we are right now. Namaste to Duncan did it, and the raiders from Duncan did it. Namaste, brother. How are we, Duncan? How are we? Tell me right now how Duncan is doing right now. Tell me that. Get me up to speed. Give me the 411 on Duncan's feelings and state. Talk to me about that. Namaste. Namaste. Redolent Thoughts, welcome on in. Welcome in. Good to see you as well. Wow. What a fun energy we have tonight. This is exciting. Now tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are sending, it's a special time of the year. Whether it's good or bad, it is the holiday season. The holiday season has begun. Okay, the holiday season has begun, and if you listen closely, you can hear the jingle of the bells. You can hear Santa coming down that chimney. You can hear the elves hard at work making the PS5s or the wooden toy soldiers. You can smell, if you quiet your soul, you can smell the mulled wine and the fresh cookies and what have you. And regardless of whether it's good or bad, it's these special things that signal to us that there is something in the air for the next couple weeks. And for a lot of people who are, for better or worse, we like to call them normal, right? It's accurate. It's accurate to call people who are normal, right? People who, have regularly, they have regulated relationships, right? Not unstable relationships like 90% of you tell me about that you have in your lives, right? It's hard keeping up with friends. It's hard making new friends. It's hard, always something, you always end up being too much for your friends. And you're just looking for ride or dies because you're such a ride or die friend, right? And so listen, there's something wrong with you. If these are your thoughts, if genuinely speaking, if you think these thoughts, some variation of that, and you can speak with like experience as to how these ideas have affected your life, there's something wrong with you. And Christmas, I'm going to go ahead and put all my money on it. If you think those thoughts, I'm just too much, right? I'm looking, there's some special quality in another person to be able to handle you. You are about to have a very negative next couple weeks. The Christmas season is not positive for you as the other emotionally and mentally deficient people in this chat. As you have filed into the most effective personal power program in the country, I am going to give you the tools that you need, but you have to meet me halfway. And yes, I am speaking already. I'm speaking already to some people in chat who have said several times that, I've actually had a really positive, good life. I'm actually a happy person, and especially around Christmas season, you should see my DMs. My DMs are full of stuff like this. Every single time I bring up Christmas, and I try to really, get them to realize what's going on in their life, I get filled with DMs, and they're like, Leslie, I don't know what you're talking about. I've only had positive Christmas experiences. You need to meet me halfway. I'll even go more than halfway. I'll go 95% of the way with the most effective personal power program in the world. And how about you come 5% out and you admit to yourself that your life is horse shit? Karen cares. Namaste to you. Namaste. It's good to see you. That your life isn't good. You don't know how to make it better, and you doubt whether you'll ever taste that life that you've idealized in your mind. Whether you'll ever find somebody that can handle you. Meet me 5% down the road. I'll meet you with the program. Namaste. So tonight we're getting into bad Christmas memories. That's right. We are starting off in an honest and grounded way this holiday season, ladies and gentlemen. Honest and grounded, bad Christmas memories. That's what we're talking about. We're not hollybutting around with, I really loved getting the little, getting the cool Polly Pocket or the Mighty Max. I loved getting Avatar 17 on DVD. I used to watch it after school every day, and that was a really important gift for me. And I really am thankful. I'm thankful. If I hear gratitude, or if I hear thankful from you people tonight, I'm going to take you to task. Listen, we are getting down to work tonight. Bad Christmas memories, not thinly veiled, repressed barriers that cut you off from the power of the next level. How about that? How about bad Christmas memories, not repressive barriers that keep you separated from the power of the next level that we speak about so frequently here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. So namaste, everybody. Namaste. So that's what we're getting into tonight. Now, the Hallmark Avatar series really jumped the shark around number 12. We really need another drug addiction story arc? Interesting. I'd love to get into that. I don't remember 12. I'm going to be honest with you right now. I do not remember 12. And if you want to give us a call a little bit later, I'd love to speak to you about it. No, this is a drink that I've been making before the stream. I feel like a fucking moron when I drink this, and not in like I'm bashing up against the limits of my own mind, which would be very difficult because I'm a very powerful person. You know, I've just got like a very natural resilience and power. So that's not what I mean. What I mean is it tastes so good, and it makes me feel like you know, like somebody that's mentally handicapped that's on food stamps all the time, and you really gotta learn the tricks of how to make water taste good with very little money. And that's what I feel like I'm doing with this. I've got a powder packet of Skittles strawberry, and I've got a powder packet of Celsius. Iron Chef coming in, guys. We got a first month sub. We got a first month sub from One Ron Chef. Namaste to One Ron Chef. Welcome on in. Oh man, next time throw a little message on there. Give us a little testimonial how the program has affected your life. Iron Chef, namaste to you. Welcome on in. Namaste. Beautiful namaste to you. No. So that's what I mean by I feel like an idiot with this drink. I feel like one of these like kind of poor people that like there's some kind of genetic thing wrong with them, but you can't really tell because they're not attractive, right? They've got like a weird head and like little shoulders, and they've got a dog that they keep off leash. And the dog's doing any number of things around. You see that guy coming down with the little shoulders and the weird head and that sort of vacant cow eye look in his face and an implied genetic disorder. And you know that dog is tearing ass somewhere. That dog's fucking shitting, pissing, doing any manner of things, running in and out of traffic. I work with a man like this. This is why I'm speaking so specifically about this. I'm working right now with a man like this, and he is powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, when I mean these things that are outside of here, often considered to be derogatory, right? When I'm being so blunt about this man's genetic disorder, of how truly stupid in a traditional sense this man is. He should honestly in a fair world he should have a guardian. But I'm the best. The court threw him at me. He got caught. The court said he was jacking off on the bus on our city bus. Just kind of going up and down the same street, but he wasn't, because I've seen it, he does it in session all the time. He doesn't get erect. So I don't think legally you can press the charges. I don't think legally you can pin him with public masturbation because his penis, and he's got a hog. He's got a hog. If you see his penis, you're going to be, you'll kind of be scared and respectfully scared. But he's got a fat dick, and if it was hard, you'd know it. But it was not. It was soft. It's always soft. It's always soft. And that was the first thing I said, because the cops brought him to my house, and I said, they said, Leslie, because they know me. I love police. I love the police. All right, don't make it all political. But I love the police. Now the police, they bring him over to my house. And they say, Leslie, we caught him again. We caught him whacking off on the bus. And I say, well, let's watch our language right now. Let's watch our language. And they're like, no, he literally was doing that. I'm like, I don't mean like in a cuss word way. I mean, let's be specific, because I know for a fact that this young man, we tell everyone he's 19, but he's actually like 41. And it's regardless. I'm getting in the weeds of this guy. But anyway, doesn't get hard. He just does it for shame. He doesn't realize I'm telling you, he's pretty much mentally retarded. And I mean that with a great deal of respect. Don't make it political. Do not make it political, all right? I love the police, and this man's mentally retarded. Don't make this political. I mean this with love and with peace and respect and believing in him. Believing in you and believing in the police. I love sitting down with the police officers with the program. They love because I tell them exactly how it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing with them. Same thing with women in general, and black guys. They love me. They love me because I don't do a little dance, right? I don't play games with words. I don't soften anything up. I give it to them straight. I gave it to him straight. The most effective personal power program in the world. I give it to him straight. Namaste. Anyway, so this is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. This is the most effective personal power program in the country that you are seeing on the screen right now. Before we open up the lines, I would like to revisit, guys. How about that? How about we take a second and we revisit? We revisit some of the key tenets of the program. Right after this, Doofus Dusseldorf, brother, 47 months. Doofus, you're going to be, are you going to be our first four-year explorer? I believe in Leslie and the program works. Namaste. Doofus, are you going to be our first? Are you going to be our first? We're at 47 months. We're at 47 months with Doofus. Namaste, Doofus. Great to see you, brother. Anyway, guys, so this is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And you know, a lot of people say, you just heard Doofus use the abbreviation TPW. And for those of you that are unfamiliar with the program, there's some new people in the chat right now coming from these various raids. So let's go ahead and bring you up to speed. The TPW is a common refrain here, and that stands for, it's simple, the program works. The program works. The program being Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And this is because Doofus is one of thousands upon thousands of people, regardless of age, race, creed, gender, anything that might normally divide us, right? Don't make it political. And here's one of thousands, coast to coast, so all across this country, who have transformed their lives from the ground up with the power of the most effective personal power program in the world. Now, TPW, the program works. This all sounds good, right? You see the chat, you feel the excitement, you know something special is happening here, right? That there's something in the air right now that you can't deny. You can't quite put your finger on it yet, but you can't deny it. You can't deny it. Well, let me go ahead and ask the next question for you, because I'm sure it's going to come up at some point if it hasn't already. And that question is, okay, great, Leslie, but what is the program? What is this program that works so well that I hear so much about all over the internet and in the world? Well, let's go ahead and jump right into that. I have boiled everything that you need. Everything that you need. I boiled it down to 4 basic tenets. Everything that you need to exact the change that you want to see in your life. Maybe you want to see invigorated relationships. Maybe you want to see a little more money in that bank account. Maybe you want to see more successful professional life in general. Maybe you're just looking for a renewed enthusiasm for that which made your heart tick, 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 just not so long ago. Well, I've boiled, as I said, everything that you need down into 4 basic tenets of the program that anyone can understand, anyone can put into practice tonight in their life. As Dieter von whatever just triggered, ladies and gentlemen, the first tenet of the program is relax. Now, this is the most important, but by far my least favorite step of the program. Now, quick rule of thumb, if you're looking to get started on relaxation, wondering just how do we do it here at Explorations, relax here feels bad. If it feels bad, you're doing it right. If it feels good, you're not relaxing. If it feels good, you're not relaxing. If it feels bad, you're relaxing. Now, again, another little thing to keep in mind is as we go tonight and some uncomfortable topics might come up, of course, we're discussing bad Christmas memories and as a method of unlocking the ultimate power. Now, remember, keep this in mind. This will come up a lot. Discomfort is the path of the next level. Discomfort is the path of the next level. And relaxing is exactly that. It's acknowledging reality as it is, the reality of our decaying bodies, the reality of an uncontrollable chaos that surrounds and defines every facet of our modern lives. Now, as we relax in a Leslian sense, if I may, if I may use the word, as we relax in a Leslian sense, we will then be, we'll then be kind of ushered by the universe to the second tenet. The second tenet of the most effective personal power program, ladies and gentlemen, that second tenet is question. That second tenet is question, ladies and gentlemen. Question. Before we do anything, as we relax, we will be filled with facts, feelings, both generated and inherited, invented and discovered, synthesized seemingly from nothing. But we must first question everything before we move forward. Question everything. Anything that can be questioned, we must question. And ladies and gentlemen, we question to destroy. Maybe we'll get more into that. We spent a night on question a couple weeks ago, but just keep in mind, we question to destroy. Anything that can be destroyed. If it can be destroyed, then it will be destroyed by us through the power of questioning. That is the power of question. Now, when we are ready, Doofus Dusseldorf, reading my mind. Thank you so much, Doofus. As we become ready to move on to the third tenet, we will be filled with those facts and feelings, undeniable things that we cannot destroy, that the world cannot destroy. And ladies and gentlemen, that's when we express ourselves. This is my favorite. This is my favorite step of the program. If I had to pick a favorite, it'd be this one. Express. It feels really good at first. But it is, although it is my favorite, it is by far the most worthless step of the program. It is absolutely fucking pointless, and that is by design. Pardon my French. That is by design, because ladies and gentlemen, you can ask any artist worth their salt that the moment that they hit done, they hit return, they hit send, they put the final stamp of approval on a project of any size, they will feel impotent. They will feel redundant. They will feel the depth of a chasm inside that they were hoping to avoid their entire lives. But their work of expression has delivered them on the cusp of an abyss that they barely can whisper aloud to themselves. Ask any artist about it. Pepperoncini, as a landlord, I love tenants. It's great to get free money without any work. I love not fixing issues with the house and raising the rent. Now that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thanks so much, Pepperoncini. I appreciate that. I love getting all kinds of perspectives here. We say yes to humanity, and as much as some political factions would like to deny, landlords are people. Landlords are people, and they have a piece of the pie of humanity. I want to hear from you guys. Any other landlords? Pipe right up. Namaste. So artists know. I don't know if Sunset Pony's around, but she could probably attest to what I'm sharing right now. That there's no answer to expression. There's no liberation. There's no transcendence. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing but you and the impulse to express. Or to put it another way, there's nothing but you and the impulse to be. You and being. Why does anything exist? Why does anything be? Those are the questions that we run up against. The most fundamental questions that the greatest minds have been asking since time immemorial and still have left with no answer. Now, after we arrive at this level of defeat, this level of impotence, this level of withered decay, redundancy, when the final drop of hope has been rendered from the stone of our heart and mind, ladies and gentlemen, that's when you're exploring. Who the fuck hit fitness? Time them out. Time out Joshua Runs. Listen, brother, you know exactly what I'm doing. You've seen me do this before. You know what the tenets are. You've been here long enough. That was inappropriate. Somebody time out Joshua, please, right now. I'm not kidding. Thank you. Thank you so much. Not Mish. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I had such a good head of steam going. That was one of the best ones we've done in a while. All right. Once you've defeated yourself through self-expression, let me say it again. Once you've defeated yourself through self-expression, ladies and gentlemen, that's when you're exploring. When no hope is left in your body and you are left with the frayed rope at the end of your own being, ready to let go into the chasm in every direction around you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's when you're exploring. That is when you are have fully tapped into the power, the potential inside of you waiting to be released. You're able to think thoughts, feel feelings, taste food, drink water, and feel the freshness of water for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, until that moment, you will not be exploring. You will not have become yourself. And you will simply be another repressed pig. Another repressed pig. Like all of you waddling in here right now. Namaste. Namaste. Not me. We don't need the editorial. We don't need the feelings about it. All right? I don't pay you to be a moderator. Let's make that clear. But I don't give you like heightened access to me so that you can editorialize about your decisions as a moderator. I don't give you a free T-shirt so that we can get the peanut gallery about your official decisions and duties and obligations as a moderator. Okay. Well, anyway, good, glad we lost 10. We lost 10 while I was on fire. Good. I'm glad they're gone. And I'm not gonna pay you. I'm not gonna pay you. Namaste. All right, guys, let's go ahead. We got a couple orders of business. We got a couple first of all, send me something in the mail. P.O. Box 47621. I want to get some stuff for Christmas. Send me stuff in the P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. I love getting stuff from you guys, and I love that connection. I listen. I'm looking for a Santa Claus this holiday season. All right, I work so hard, and I look forward to receiving things from you, be it a postcard, a letter, a care package, etc., etc. So just send me a little something to that P.O. box, and maybe we'll open some stuff later on this month. Namaste to you, and thank you. And then also, as if I don't expend enough energy here for you all, just kidding. You are a burden, but I do, I gladly do this. If you are looking for the real program materials, you're looking for the videos, the podcast, the music, the downloads of all the music here. If you're looking for a monthly postcard, for instance, ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking for is my community of devoted light at patreon.com. If you are ready to begin your final journey into my community of devoted light at patreon.com, go ahead, click that link. I just dropped it in the chat. Namaste. The Galgoo guy, I was gonna send you a framed photo of David Koresh. Listen. Nope. Affirm. Let's get one more. I want to finish that thought. Listen, fellas, this is an affirmation to tell you and that's it. Well, we're going to do one more. I feel like the universe is telling me, the universe is kind of guiding me to give you nothing. So listen, if you're looking for an affirmation that genuinely inspires you, do I need to tell you how fucked up that is? Do I need to tell you that? Namaste. Oh, quick affirmation for women. Ladies, I knew a lady once who was really into rose water. She was weird as hell. Maybe there's something there. Maybe hold on, one more. I'm gonna finish that thought real quick. I love that people can achieve success and never truly accomplish anything novel or exceptional. That's true. That sounds sarcastic to a lot of people. It's not sarcastic. Now, to women though, listen, I knew a lady that was really into rose water. And she was one of the weirdest people I've ever met in my life, and not in like a fun way. So I don't know. Maybe if you're going through like a breakup, or if you are, someone cheated on you and you don't feel sexy, or I don't know, some girl shit. I don't, maybe you could try rosewater. Namaste. I'm looking for an affirmation that inspires me. Mother Nipplebottom with all the praise. Our guru has returned. Fierce, feisty, forget your feelings. The program works. Now, Mother Nipplebottom, thanks so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that energy right now. It feels great to feel that energy right now. I feel a surging energy from you right now, and I say namaste to that. I give you a tip of my hat as a thanks for that. Thank you so much, Mother Nipplebottom. One of the strongest explorers here. Namaste. Onion plug, Explorer Fortune 500 consult. Did not know that. My pee hole has been cauterized shut. I'm ready. Wow. Onion plug. That sounds, now somebody's relaxing. Somebody took my advice. Listen, sometimes it's unclear as to what I mean. Does he really mean to go that far? What if there are teenagers listening? Yes, I really mean to go that far. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Relaxing should feel bad. Namaste. Galgu guy, send whatever your heart and mind and the marsh, it's the marsh hag, is it marsh pig? Something, I forgot what the username was, but yeah, send whatever your heart is moved. If the universe is guiding you that way, then it's guiding you that way for a reason. I believe that. Okay? So you send it. You send it on over. Namaste. Marsh hag. That's right. Okay, well, yeah, you get the green light from me, all right? You get the green light from me. Well, let's go ahead and, guys, let's get down to business. Let's get down to the main event, the reason we're all here. Let's open up the damn lines, huh? 773-974-9585. I'm going to open up the lines, and we're going to take calls during this call-in show on twitch.tv, Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. I am the host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country. Namaste to each of you. The line is open. We are ready to explore bad Christmas memories. Bad Christmas memories. The line is open. 773-974-9585. Galgo guy, I would say brown. Is there a brown guy? I love brown. Gundam's like Pokemon, right? Is there a brown Pokemon? Perfect. I knew you would. Namaste. All right, guys, we got our first caller lined up. First caller, ready to rock and roll. Bad Christmas memories on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up, Mike, and call you tonight?
Holy shit, it's Tony. I'm the first boy in.
Holy moly, it's Tony Spaghetti. 1 second, Tony. I got to adjust something on my end so I can hear you a little better. You sound great. You sound beautiful. Tony, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. 100%.
Ah, there he is. Namaste, Tony. How are we doing tonight, brother?
Listen, namaste. Listen, I want to call in because, like, listen, the Christmas memories. Listen, I gotta call in. And also, I love you. I love you, Les. You know, I love what you're doing. I gotta call in. I was first in jail trying to fucking dial in. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, I'm in prison still. So, like, I was just
you're
dialing.
Back in prison?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit of back in jail type stuff.
Okay,
You know?
so listen, I just want to get everybody up to speed. You know, it was not that long ago that Tony called us from jail. He got out of jail, and now you're back in prison. It sounds like. What was it
Yeah.
this time, Tony?
It was an assault charge on a federal officer. Don't worry. No, listen. Don't worry. But you know what? I can't really talk too much. You know, it was an assault charge. So now I'm back
Assault charge.
inside. Right. And so now I you know what I did is I was in the day room. I'm just dialing 773-974-9585 on repeat. You know, until someone picked up. You know.
Beautiful. So you've been just kind of burning through money on your what's it, canteen? Is that what it's called? I don't even.
Yeah, right. Like they give me money on top of it, and then I just burn through the phone. And can I tell you something? It's okay that I burn through all my commissary phone numbers on you. You know, it's all right.
That's it. That's the one.
Right.
So listen.
Yeah.
So take me into the assault. Were you right to do it, or was it your bad?
No, here's what happened too. You know, Tony. You know, I got out, and then I have a problem with authority, right? So
Right.
someone, here's what happened. It's kind of a little bit of a situation, but I assaulted a guard at like a child's playground, right? Because I took my nephew out there, a cop got in my face, I took a swing, and then all of a sudden it violated my parole, and I'm back in the big house, you know?
And why?
But I don't like these little kids.
Why-
I don't like these people telling me my little fucking nephew how to go down the slide, you know?
So yeah, take me into that. Take me into the why did this cop approach you?
Right. So what happens is I take my nephew, gorgeous nephew. He's a gorgeous boy, right? We're going to the park.
Ooh, you got
right?
a gorgeous
Me and
one?
Tony and my nephew. He's a gorgeous little guy. Listen, he's a fucking smart as shit. Way smarter than me, right? So he's you know what? I mean, like Tony, Uncle Tony's gonna take you to the park, right? He's going to the park, and also let me tell you something. There's this fucking ghoul. Little fucking, you got these little park people who are like, oh, you can't do this in the park, you can't do that, and he's getting on my nephew, and I'm like, hey, by the way, back up, don't do that to me, don't do it to my guy, like on my face, and so you know what, Tony's got to take a swing, yeah, you know what I mean?
I get
but
that.
You can't tell my guy what to do,
Well, that's the thing, everybody's like, again, I'm not even meaning to get this political, but, a lot of people say, they don't like the police, and they say, fuck the police, and they say all this, that, and the other about the police negative. And then, and then when
Right.
it comes time to swing on the police, everybody's like, whoa. I think,
right, 100%, yeah.
I think, brother, you're also just in the zeitgeist, right? You probably, did you swing and be like, come on, guys, let's do it. Let's beat up.
No,
the cops.
I feel like I was the only guy taking swings with the cops. But you know what? It's all right, because listen, I go to jail. I had to go to jail a lot. It's fine. But I felt bad for my nephew because he was taking away the swing, and they're like, "Who are you? Who is this?" Because I'm gonna take a swing with this cop. Like, you don't tell me who I am. Don't tell me who. I don't check IDs.
Pepperoncini with a communal vision. Tony, what did you put in your safe pocket before you went into the slammer?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. I take a lot. I take a wad of 50s and I put them up there. You know what I mean? Just get it just really nice and safe up there so I can get a lot of commissary because I got a lot of action out there. Wad of 50s. So I'm talking like 4 or 5 50s. You plug them up and then you can go to the commissary. But listen, this I don't think it was an actual cop. It was kind of like maybe like a playground type situation, maybe like a parent type thing. And then they called the police because I threatened them. They're like, oh, hey, you can't really threaten me. I'm like, I'll kill you. Like, what do you mean? What are you doing? Don't talk to me and my cousin. Like my nephew and we're trying to go on a slide. I don't know what to do, Les. I have a lot of violence. Now I'm back inside, and it's all right,
How much time we doing?
Listen, can I tell you something? It's a flash 60-day violation of my parole. It's only 60 days inside, and I'll be out, in no time. I'll be out.
Honestly,
in no
that's
time.
not that bad. I'd say worth it.
It's not that bad. No,
Yeah,
listen,
well,
I
you
got a lot of
Black
parole
Friday
violations.
sale.
Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. I can do a lot of
quick
Black
quotes,
Friday
one
Getting
second.
healing and therapy.
We spend a lot of time discussing how homosexuality is a sin. They're perverts, and they'll never be able to change these simple facts. Namaste. And that's why gays love me as well, because I don't sugarcoat it. I tell them like it is. Continue.
My favorite. Can I tell you my bad Christmas memory?
Please,
though?
I was about to get into it. Tonight we're getting into bad
we
Christmas
gotta get
memories.
into it.
Talk to me,
Right.
Tony.
Listen. I got a bad Christmas memory. 1986. Both my parents. Listen, God bless their souls. They're dead now, right? But I'm gonna tell you, they bought me a Nintendo Entertainment System, right?
Communal
but they
vision
didn't
real quick
understand
from Fram Weard. Michaela just asked me to term you. Sorry for snitching while you're in jail. I know that must feel bad, but I thought you should know.
Well, if they want to do it, listen, it's their prerogative. Are they going to do it or not? You going to kill me or no?
Well, keep going. You keep talking. You got the Nintendo Entertainment System. You keep going. Yeah. Pay no mind to these rumors of a termination.
Right, got the Nintendo Entertainment System. Listen, I'm going to tell you something, too. My mother didn't get the second controller, right? So, we got the whole thing. It's 1987. We're ready to go. We're ready to play Mario 2. There's no second controller. I fucking freaked the fuck out. And this is the first time I went to jail, I'll tell you that much, Leslie. I lost my fucking mind, and I assaulted my mother because she didn't get the second controller for the Nintendo system.
All right, there has been a termination by poll invoked. So we've got a minute in which the chat will be able to vote whether to terminate you or not. Chat, it's up to you. Okay. Are we hanging on to Tony? Do we want to hear the end of this Nintendo Entertainment story? The first time you went to jail, or are you done with Tony Spaghetti? It is in your hands. Continue, Tony.
No, listen, can I tell you something, Les, too? I love the program. I love what's going on. I'm ready to die. Shoot me in the face. You should terminate me.
Well,
you won't do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. I want to see what's going on.
Right now, there's 30 seconds left, and we'll see. We'll see. Terminate this caller. Guys, let's get some votes in. Get your votes in now. Nail-biting suspense. I always feel so suspenseful when this happens.
I'm not even looking. I can't do it. I got a weak heart. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
All right. Well, you have been spared. You will not be terminated. You are allowed to finish your story.
Okay.
Continue.
Whew. First of all, let me tell you something. I'll tell you a quick story. The reason bad Christmas memory. I got Christmas Nintendo 1987. I love the game. I love what's going on. I didn't get a second controller. You know what I did? That's the first time I went to juvie because I fucking lost it on my parents because they didn't give me a second controller. So I fucking kind of lost my mind. I didn't know the program before that. I kind of fucking went nuts. You know what I mean? Launched into a violent raid on my parents and my sisters. It's all right. I learned now through the program. I got to relax. There's a lot of stuff that I learned, so I just want to say that was a bad Christmas memory in 1987,
Well, Tony, sounds like a nightmare. Thanks so much for sharing that with us tonight.
It's kind of a fun little tidbit from me, but did it work at all, or is it bad, or I'm not sure. Was that terrible?
No, that's
not fun.
Listen, not only was it was bad, obviously you were upset. Your parents let you down. It was very disappointing for you, but also at a very early age, you showed that you're capable of some pretty graphic violence. And I think that not only in the micro is it bad, but also in the macro, in the big picture, right? It's we can all get a taste of where things are going to go for you from that story. And it's completely, but you're calling from prison right now because you assaulted a cop.
Right.
So that's bad. Right. That's a good one. I appreciate you sharing that. That's really depressing stuff.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, I love you, buddy. Merry Christmas, I guess. But I love you.
I love you too, Tony. Well, listen, don't be a stranger. I know hopefully you got enough 50s shoved up your ass that you can give us another call soon.
Yeah. I'll try and find that. Listen, quick quizzes. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Namaste, Tony. Beautiful call. Thank you so much to Tony for that. Wow. Man, I really do respect that guy I was talking about earlier. The guy with the genetic disorder with a fucking weird head and like little shoulders. Who he put me onto some water tricks. He put me onto some water tricks. He knows how to, and it's literally because he's dumb as shit and he thinks water tastes bad. And you know, with him, I've tried water from his tap. He's in government housing, and it's not the cleanest water, but it's not terrible. And he's already got brain damage, so it's not like lead is gonna like make him more angry and stupid. But he is very good at making water taste better. So anyway, guys, tonight we're talking about bad Christmas memories. We got somebody lined up, ready to rock and roll. Arguably maybe the most powerful explorer we have. You know, definitely in the top 5. I don't think anybody would deny that. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, my Leslie. It's me, Jenny.
Is who?
It's just me, Jenny.
Jenny, welcome on back to the program. How you doing tonight, hon?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, that guy, you want to talk about somebody handsome. I forgot, like, almost everything I wanted to, like, talk about. It's just, like, hot.
You got all hot and bothered by who?
Yeah, and you know that seldom happens. That's Tony.
Oh, Tony? Tony got you wet?
No, that's gross. Everyone
Tony got you moistened up?
Stop that! Stop saying that!
Your lips got a little puffed up?
Stop it, Les!
No, I get it. Listen, I say this with belief and, you know, respect and a passion for you to become that which you are meant. You know, you've come so far, and I'm trying to just get you that extra little couple percentage points to the next level. Bram Yard saying pussy juice on a communal vision. Pussy juice.
You guys, you stop that. Leslie, I am getting a new boyfriend, but we've got something to talk about.
You're getting a new boyfriend?
Yes, duh. But anyway, Les, I had
bad Christmas memories, Jenny. We're getting into bad Christmas memories. Is that what you got for me?
Okay. Sure, yeah.
Or you got something else?
I beat the shit out of Sebastian twice over the Thanksgiving holiday. Does that count? Mm.
Not all the way, but yes.
You can say it was Christmas.
Yeah, but it's holidays, and that you know, it's you know, let's include it. Let's include it tonight. I don't think Thanksgiving is Christmas, but we're gonna include that tonight. Okay, so Sebastian, your recently publicly gay alcoholic friend who is like kind of goes in and out of bouts of homelessness, who consistently fucks you over one way or another, and so he did something unsavory again. Am I hearing that right? Who could have?
Yeah. It didn't turn out that good, and you've your friend at this point. He's not my friend. I dumped him.
So you've broken up. Sebastian is no longer my best friend. Who is your new best friend now?
Oh, new best friend. I didn't even think about that yet. Could it just be me for now? Can I just be my own? You know what? There it is.
No.
There it is. There.
No. Don't be one of those people, Jenny. You're stronger than
me. Leslie, you know what? I think it's time for me to look in the mirror and get to know me, that best friend. Am I right,
Listen, yeah, Jenny. Listen, you're sounding like. I mean, this is how a normal doctor or therapist would think about like brain damage, like a regression, and that's what I'm hearing from you right now. I really don't like it. Phil can move in. Phil can move in once his wife divorces him and be your new best friend. That's from Pepperoncini.
That's always looking out. Always looking out.
That's right. So Pepperoncini. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Liz, I did almost fool you though, didn't I? You thought I was going to say nice stuff to like myself in the mirror.
Right.
That
exactly.
would never happen. Usually when I look in the mirror, I growl. There's like this weird growling thing, and it's like guttural. And sometimes like my eyes don't see straight, and I'm pretty sure there's demons in the room. And I swear, Leslie, that's happened.
So
Too many times
you're like an
to count.
animal. You're like literally like an animal when you see it sees itself in the
like
mirror.
a ghost animal. Like a ghost animal.
You know when dogs see themselves in the mirror, it's like they get confused, and it's cute because they're dogs. But you're a grown adult woman, and that would I love that. I love that. It's scary to think about, but it's very powerful.
Thanks, Les.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was just like really weird. He kept doing that whole like, I don't think our phone call helped things. Just kidding. It did, because it broke the surface harder. It's like, it was like walking on a lake and just like falling in, like, and like your arm gets cut on the ragged edge of like the ice. And so that broke. And
so he
didn't seem to deal with it very well.
So we talked about him being gay, and we mentioned his alcoholism, and we got we got into it a little bit. But so what happened right after that? Is that when he started trying to steal shit from you, and you physically assaulted him?
It was it was that night. It didn't get prettier, and then I went and I hid in my bedroom, and he was angry. And then the next day, he started saying terrible things, and he peed in a cup. He peed, and I almost drank it. And that's when I just about, me, I'm pretty patient, but I just about had enough of them, darn it. And
one word. I think you're kind of self-sabotaging.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, fine. Patient, self-sabotaging.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I asked him politely many times before I got the police involved, which
you called
apparently.
The cops again? I love the cops.
No.
I wish I was there.
Apparently, so I hear that you love them. And then I just started cold cocking him right in the head. I got him, Les.
So you punched him in the head, and what did he?
Yeah, and I spider monkeyed him, Les. I spider monkeyed. So I did a quick 1-2, and then I jumped on his stupid back, and I did a major neck hold. Now I can teach these things at the compound.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we probably need, what is it called? Juji, or what do they call it?
What?
I don't know. It's where we learn karate moves.
What did he steal from you? Tell me what he tried to steal from you. I want to know.
Oh, he was stealing, he had like vapes, he had like lighting that I did. Okay, that sounds a little weird. But he was stealing the blanket that I carried Zuzu out to die in. That one was the major one.
He tried to steal the blankets that you used to carry Zuzu out while she was dying?
Yeah, yes.
Why did he try to take those?
Because it's a blanket that his sister bought him years ago, but like it's been here, like, and it was Zuzu's blanket. He was trying to hurt me. You know what, Les?
Like he just knew that it was important to you and that you were emotional and that.
No, there's no question. He literally said it in my face, and that's when
he said,
I saw a little bit of red. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's clear.
And I'm taking Zuzu's blanket.
Yep. I respect him for his charity, yeah. Well,
yeah.
You know what? I want to illuminate one thing that you just shared with us, Jenny, if I may. I
don't think I was wrong, Les.
No, you were absolutely correct, and I'm proud of you.
He was hurting me, Les.
I'm proud of you for taking things in your own hands. Not a lot of
Thanks,
people do
Les.
that. All right. They're waiting for the universe to come just wipe their ass for them. And Jenny,
Not me, Les. Nope. I got him. Got him pretty good.
Now, Jenny, though,
I think I dislocated my thumb.
one thing I want to point out, and this is, guys, listen, chat. Now, I talk about Jenny being a strong and powerful explorer, and I think sometimes it's kind of confusing. You know, they get here and they don't really understand the program or kind of like anything that I say, and they think, oh, like Jenny's fucking retarded, or they think Jenny is like a mess. Jenny is stupid. Jenny is emotional. Jenny is mentally ill. Jenny. Blah 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 blah. They say all these things about you.
Those were a lot of adjectives.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah. So, but the thing is, though, and this is why they're wrong, because look, tonight I am explicitly asking everyone, and people have already fought me on this, that I want bad Christmas memories. Not only did Jenny say yes to the order, come with a bad Christmas memory, but she told us about something so recent that it is basically her life right now. She is so unencumbered, so she has said yes to her life and the universe to such an extent that she sees the bad memories in front of her in real time right now. It's like Neo in the Matrix. When Neo can
It's magic.
When Neo can, this is Matrix being the greatest film that's ever been made.
Oh my God, he's doing the Matrix thing
and at the end, when he gets up after being shot and he sees the Matrix, right? That's like Jenny, except her life sucks, and that's why you're powerful.
No. Okay, slow down there, bub. Number one, I'd like to say, I think I'm getting triggered. I'd like to thank you for comparing me to your favorite movie, but it's still The Matrix.
Not quite following. What was that? Well, I don't understand what are you talking about?
Whoa, Les, hold on. It feels like my brain just exploded. I was going to make fun of you for liking The Matrix, but then I went through this whole thing that it was but it's The Matrix. Does that make any sense? Because you were complimenting me, and then I was gonna say that it was lame, and then all of a sudden I did a switcheroo, and then I realized that maybe you might be right. It might be the greatest movie in the world, because I've been thinking that it was terrible the whole time, and I just my brain. It was a layer came off. I think it was a layer.
Quick affirmation for fellas. Listen, the program works. If it doesn't work, then it's not the program. It's that simple.
Duh. Well, our program's working somehow, but I'm telling you what, I'm not messing with gays anymore. I think, and I'm so, Merry Christmas, and I just want to tell you, I don't think I can't.
Right.
It's just gonna be me. It's just gonna be me. No more. I'm not having another gay boyfriend.
Yep. Don't do it. Don't do it. I think you're all set. I think you're good to go. Don't listen. I think you want to take them in like lost little puppies, and listen, you don't need another closeted gay meth head in your life. Okay.
Do you think he's a meth head? Ugh.
No, I think he's. I mean, maybe within a year.
Waterhead.
Maybe within a year.
That's what he is.
But I would say, I mean, definitely probably. He's a messy person, and he's got a.
He is pretty messy.
He's got a craziness inside of him, and
there's something not right there.
So I think he could follow the road of stimulants to meth within. Let's say within.
Leslie.
And this is my opinion as a legally licensed therapist. Well, Jenny, this has been a really fun call. Thanks so much for calling in.
Somebody would have to light his lighter for him.
That would be. Maybe it can be you.
He's so lame. No, Leslie, no. All right, namaste. I gotta go. Bye.
Oh, namaste. Let's keep the train rolling, guys. Sebastian, our first successful conversion therapy patient that we did here. We did literal conversion, It says nowhere in the TOS that you cannot do conversion therapy on stream. They are, the people who worded the like safety language clause, they did it in such a vague way because they knew that something as powerful as the program would come up on the scene and offer something so fresh, so novel, and so profound that like we gotta be able to let the leash out on somebody who can do the things that I can do. And that's exactly what happened. Sebastian came on the stream. We converted him. We made him from straight to metrosexual to fully gay to a full homosexual. Gay. Gay. Extremely gay. He's gay. He has ass sex now. Fully gay with men. A man who has sex with other men. Penises and asses. Sucking on penises. That kind of gay, right? If you can imagine that for a moment, if you can imagine that in your mind's eye, right? If you can imagine in your mind's eye for just a moment, two dicks just like touching each other, or somebody fucking another man, a penis, a man with a penis fucking another man in the ass. As Pepperoncini, he kind of said it. Getting butt fucked up the ass is what Pepperoncini shared with us just a couple days ago. And I think that, I've been meditating on that. I spent about 72 hours meditating on that phrase, butt fucked up the ass. And I thought about that. I just thought about two men having sex for, without a break. No water. Neither for me nor the men in my mind. Moving on, next caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
It's Michaela.
Michaela, welcome back on, hon. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Also, before we continue, I just wanted to make it a point. I wasn't actually trying to term Tony. I voted no. But the reason I brought that up is because Fram said that he was going to term every first caller by poll.
Oh, okay. So you... But it turns out it was just you until you kind of called him out.
Mhm.
He just wanted to humiliate you.
Yeah, I didn't want any special treatment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. So you were the one who called. Essentially, that term by poll on Tony would have never happened unless it was for you. Pepperoncini invoking the termination by poll. Namaste. Also, Framwiard, here's some special treatment. Pepperoncini said, "Get a taste of your own medicine, jerk. Tony is in jail, and you are kicking him while he's down. Fuck that. Fuck you."
I said no.
So
I voted
listen,
no.
there's two. We're gonna do two term by polls. So
How does that even
if everybody votes, we'll see. We'll see how everybody votes on the first one. So do you think?
Fran brings up a good point. 600 plus 600 is 1,200.
Which is what?
All right, isn't that the cost of a regular term?
Yes, it is. Namaste. She waited on hold for a half an hour. 30 minutes. Talking to no one with a phone up to her face to get terminated within a minute. (613) Chris at YouTube. You can pop on over, brother. Pop on over. Everybody wanted to terminate you anyway, so. All right, that's that. That's that on that. And a second one. So let's go ahead and bring in our next. Well, we got a caller that we have not spoken to her in a minute. Well, let's let this go. Pox, let's get back to butt fucking for a minute. She really got butt fucked in the ass, says Overturned Big Rig. 613 Chris hates Twitch. Just come on over. Just make some alts. Swing the votes. Swing the term by polls, Chris. That's what BFA stands for. Butt fucked in the ass. Bullock, namaste. 1,400 bits? Brother, that is so sweet of you. I can't thank you enough. Bullock, extreme support. Namaste to you. A very special explorer in Bullock. Bullock01, namaste to you. All right, let's bring in our next caller. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one, guys. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I could call you tonight?
You can call me That Bleached Blonde.
That Bleached Blonde. Namaste. Welcome back to the program, Bleach.
I know it's been a minute, but I've had to save up many pennies to be able to afford your program.
I understand.
So I apologize.
I understand. Listen, you don't need to apologize to me. I get it. I understand. And that's an important lesson in itself, right? You know, being broke and your life being worse than it would be if you weren't.
It's so true. You know, money is not everything unless you need the program.
Exactly. Oh my God, Bleach. You just the way you said that. The way you said that was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
So I have a story about the reason why I hate Christmas.
Please, I would love to hear this. I would love to write down to business, Bleach. Yeah, tell me all about it.
So I was in high school and I did a really cool sport called indoor track. I don't care what anybody says, the best sport ever. The track is even half the length of normal track, which makes it even cooler. But we were all at our track meet, and the track meet was the week before Christmas, like the weekend before Christmas. It's the last thing you got to do. And, you know, all of us wanted to, like, get out early. And so it was snowing, and we decided that we would powwow and we would pray that the track meet would end early and that we would all go home. But this prayer was not the kind of prayer that I do as a minister. And I sat in the middle between this witchcraft prayer, and they all prayed as I sat in the middle for this to end early. And within like 15 minutes, I went to go do the high jump, and I broke my arm.
Holy moly. Holy shit.
And
Zombie
then-
Tupac Namaste, welcome on in. Now,
my whole school went home early. I sat there for an hour and a half as they figured out how to get me off the mat, as people kept running over and jumping on the mat, and every time they jumped on the mat, my arm would just bounce up and down.
so they kept jumping while you were there and injured?
Every time they got on the mat would move, and it was because it was like really crappy. Like I was in freshman high school.
Oh, I see. So
really
they got on the
crappy
mat and you were
college.
being jostled. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Yes.
Yeah. So it took them a while to figure out how to get me off, and as I'm getting off the thing, like first of all I screamed because when they jumped on there, I realized that I have 2 elbows now. And as I'm getting like packaged away and like screaming, you know, because it's bloody murder, I don't know if my arm is going to stay on. There's people looking at me like, what's wrong with her? And like, why are you crying? And I'm like, do you see my arm, bitch? You know, like.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
that's a funny question, and I'd be lying if I said I haven't had that question myself. Sometimes when I see a woman crying, like, why are you crying? I do think that, but then there's usually an answer. There's usually an answer to that.
Yeah. My whole school gets on the bus and goes home, and then I go to the hospital, and this hospital is like 2.5, 3 hours from my house, not even like near my school. I have to wait for my mom to come there to like make it okay for them to like start working on my arm. She gets there, it takes her like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there, just snowing crazy. And when they get there, they like are talking about how like my mom doesn't want me to do surgery there, and then they're gonna like reduce it. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what do you mean reduce it? Like, how do you reduce an arm that's broken in 2? Like, what do you mean reduce it? Like,
Yeah.
We're gonna make this somehow like less broken, like, and we could like leave here to go to a different hospital for them to fix it. And they're like, yeah. So they like numb me up, like they put this tourniquet on my arm, and they numb it up. And I watch them just pull my arm. Now, mind you, like, it's a compound fracture, so, like, it looks like
And the bone is sticking out?
Chicken bone. No, it just stayed in. It didn't break the skin. But so I could see both bones pressing up again.
But yeah. Okay, it was a clean severe break.
Yeah, and so then they're pulling it, and I'm watching them, and it's the most surreal thing to watch somebody pull on your arm as you can't feel it. Then they cast it up, and my mom takes me home, and they give us literally just Tylenol, PM basically, they're not real drugs.
Right.
And I need surgery, and so my mom decides that she's gonna bring me close to home to surgery. And because it's near Christmas, so she's just go to sleep, as much as I kind of laying on the ground in my mom's house. She wakes me up the next morning, and she brings me to the hospital that's in my small town. This is first chapter of the Red Cross, Claire Barton, Danville, New York, small town, 2,000 people. They didn't want to see me, so I get into the room where they kind of bring you into the ER. They refuse to check me in, and they're we'll just come back to this later. And I'm looking at my hand, and it's turning purple, and I'm what do you mean we'll come back to this later? I'm just gonna go home, and you're gonna see me after Christmas? So my mom's F this, drives me an hour north, basically back towards the hospital that I would have gone to begin with. They bring me in, and then they are looking at me dude, they turned you away. They're we need to go into surgery as soon as possible. If you wait any longer, you're gonna lose your arm. So I go into surgery, and then I come out, and obviously it's the day before Christmas, and now I'm okay, I'm pumped up on morphine. And now it's been because I had to potentially do surgery, I wasn't able to eat. It's now the second day, right? Now I'm in the hospital, and this is why Christmas sucks. Because it's food is beautiful on Christmas. You're in the hospital. For some reason, it's you would think that in the holidays, the food would be really good. It's not. It's 10 million times worse than anything that they ever give you.
It's
so the only thing I got to eat.
Yeah, go ahead. What was the only thing you got to eat?
The only thing I got to eat is my aunt, loving aunt, who's I love to bake cookies, brings me in just cookies and shrimp cocktail. That's it. So I go to sleep that night, and I'm I get nothing. The only thing good about Christmas is Mr. Bean, because this guy walks around and gave everybody tapes to watch. So I spent 2 days, Christmas Eve and Christmas, in the hospital just watching Mr. Bean eating cookies and really bad shrimp cocktail.
A termination by vote has been invoked by Explorer Hypocryptomatic. Hypocryptomatic has thrown it to the chat whether to terminate you at the sort of denouement of your story here. How does that feel right now?
It feels, it feels as numb as my arm felt when they were trying to lessen the situation. Numb.
Now,
yeah,
is this a tough numb, or is this a I don't feel anything anymore kind of numb?
It's the numb that you get when I kept pressing the button to get all the morphine, to continue to not feel any pain. Numb.
Couple seconds left. Let's see how this goes. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been voting whether to keep that bleached blonde, shout out that bleached blonde, and they said no. So Hypercryptomatic pretty much just wasted 600 bits. Namaste. Thank you for the support, but you've been rejected pretty clearly. Now, listen. I asked at the top of tonight that I wanted some bad Christmas memories, and ladies and gentlemen, that was a bad Christmas memory, and so that your whole life since then. Since that age, that tender age of 14 or 15 years old, you now have it just casts a pallor over Christmases well into your adulthood now. Is that accurate?
It is accurate, because this Christmas is really important Christmas, because as a person that makes music, I always wanted to learn to play the piano, and now this is the caveat of the extra hatred towards this, is that I was getting an electric piano this year, and I broke my right arm. So then when I had this piano this year, I had to do everything left-handed. I broke my right arm, so I had to learn to draw left-handed. I had to do everything left-handed. I'm not even going to say what I had to do left-handed, but, you know, because of my age, was really young. It's unimportant. Either way, I digress.
Probably,
I don't know
probably
why
all sorts of, you can
Yeah.
imagine everything
You can just imagine.
that a budding
Left-handed
young woman must learn to do.
Exactly. Like, you think things are hard right-handed as a woman. Imagine doing everything with your left hand.
I
think
have
everybody gets
before.
it.
I've spent days in meditation on that.
So I tried to learn the piano left-handed, and I was learning like Fleur de Lis, like when you're like and you need to be able to do that. You need your right hand to do that.
Right.
So when my cast got off, like a year later, I then approached the piano, and I was like, I'm never gonna fucking learn this. And still, I think about how, you know, many decades later, because I'm old, that I still haven't learned the piano, and I think back to this Christmas curse. That there's layers to this. Like,
it's like a ghost of Christmas past, but it's just shitty. It sucks. There's nothing good about it.
There's nothing good about it.
There's
and then
nothing...
you find out who really cares about you, because it's Christmas, and then I also remember who didn't visit me and who did visit me. Like, who didn't get me gifts because I didn't go to Christmas. Like, you know, you have to go to the family's houses to get the Christmas gifts. So I remember who didn't get me anything, which is a lot of my family. So it was a lot, you know?
Wow.
It was like the last Christmas. I think it was like the last Christmas. That's how I look at it. It's the last Christmas, you know?
Wow. How about that? Well, listen, Bleach Blonde, I asked you exactly for a bad Christmas memory, and you gave a beautiful story. Beautiful. I mean, it was shit because it's affected your life in such negative ways, and the foibles of the adults around you almost made you lose an arm, and now you can't play, you know, little Christmas jingles on the piano. And you gave us a perfect bad Christmas memory tonight. You know, some people get confused when I give a theme, and you absolutely did not. So I want to thank you for your coherence tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much for letting me talk about it. You know, I was in 9th grade when that happened, and I graduated high school in 2004, so I broke my arm in 2000. So it's been since the year 2000 that I've actually talked about it. And you know what? I really, the other hatred is like, you know, I think about the people that sat around me in that circle, and like what they prayed for. Like, I pray for things all the time near Christmas. I don't get the gifts I want. You know, Santa doesn't deliver, and these people get delivered this, and you know, it's just, that's something else to think about.
Well, I know, and then listen, we could spend a whole night talking about that, but let's save that. Listen, because I want to talk about that witchcraft stuff sometime.
Thank you so much for letting me talk about that, and namaste.
Namaste.
The program works, folks. Even if he sends you a double bill, like, don't make the assumption that you paid for the program yet, and if you get another bill, just pay for it.
Bleach, it was so good to talk to you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Namaste, Bleach. Friend of the program, streamer. Shout out Bleach Blonde. If you're not following Bleach Blonde, then you probably weren't here when she was on the stream, like kind of a long time ago, where she did a thing where because she has a green screen room, so she did this thing where she was walking all across the screen like a little shimeji. And we took calls the whole night. Namaste. Namaste. Well, I gotta pee. It's pee-pee time. What a perfect little segue. What a perfect little segue. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're getting into bad Christmas memories all night, all right? Beautiful night. Lots of energy. The chat's been absolutely, you know, all the nerd weeb computer shit was told me by my temporary roommate. She's the one who told me what a shimeji is. I didn't know what that was until. I mean, I'd seen them. I didn't know what the word was. Either way, namaste, everybody. Bad Christmas memories. If you got a bad Christmas memory, I want to hear from you, all right? So sit tight, though. I got to take a little pee. Stick around for a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. If you're looking for the real program materials to transform your life, music downloads, a monthly postcard. I can send you a monthly postcard for just a couple dollars a month. Stick around for a couple details about how you can take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime offer. But until then, guys, namaste. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Blessings. Wait, where's the button?
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning of starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. So after we sat there in silence for about another 60 seconds on the back of the bus, the bus driver had called the police, and I leaned over to him. I grabbed his head and I put it on my shoulder. And I said, Edgar, if you think jacking off feels good, imagine dying. Imagine dying. He started crying. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, everybody. Oh my goodness gracious, HTV rating us. Namaste, brother and raiders. It is so good to have you in here. Namaste, guys. Welcome on in to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And we're just getting back into the second half. I just took a little pee break. It's so nice to have your guys' energy, some new perspectives. Welcome on in, guys. This is the most effective personal power program in the country, and we are here transforming lives once again. I give you the most simple yet profound tools by which to get that change that you want in your life, that change that you see a different version of yourself that is screaming to be let out. That's what we are doing here. And tonight, the avenue by which we are doing that, bad Christmas memories, okay? Bad Christmas memories, okay? TV, talk to me. How was the stream? What kind of energy did you bring with your Raiders? Can you bring me up to speed? What kind of energy did you guys conjure up? Big Warwick, namaste, 17 bits, and welcome Kira Love. Welcome Kira Love. Namaste to Kira Love. Welcome on into the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste. Tight butthole energy. Tight butthole energy. Lots of butthole energy. So, guys, that is so funny because we are connected. We were just talking about, guys, we talked about gay sex for a while. We got into it. We got into gay sex, gay male sex specifically. 2 penises, asses, butt fucking and sucking, a man's mouth around a penis and whatnot. We got into that for kind of a long time. Limey Show with the bits. Namaste to you. Thank you so much. Can't thank you enough for that. Blessings and namaste. Blessings and namaste to you, Limey. 26 bits. Very, very wonderful. It's only gay if you don't kiss with the eyes closed. If you kiss with eyes closed, it's gay. If you keep your eyes open, is that true for butt sex? George in Space, namaste. Welcome on in, George in Space. Oh, we got a sub. No, that's a sub for 16 months in a row. George, what the hell? I was spacing off. George in Space, namaste to you. Thank you so much for the 16 months. Blessings to you. What a journey it's been, huh? What a journey it's been. Namaste, George. Blessings. Thank you. Blessings and thank you. Namaste. Now, guys, bad Christmas memories. We got a queue of callers lined up, ready to rock and roll. Let's get this next caller in. Bad Christmas memories. And if you guys want to call, set real quick affirmation for fellas. Sometimes it's not protein. Sometimes you don't need the protein. Sometimes what you're really looking for is a net cut off at a perfect time. Because men you shouldn't like this affirmation business. I think it's not. Affirmations are for women and children. It's not for you. So I kind of made a trap for you. But in not giving you an affirmation when you thought you get an affirmation, therefore it becomes actually spiritually edifying. If you know what that word means, edifying. You're welcome. Namaste. Let's go ahead. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
It's Michaela.
Welcome back to the program, Michaela.
Hi.
Yeah. So listen, you're getting into a little bit of a story. You remember where you left off?
Oh yeah. It was Christmas time 2 years ago. I think this was right before COVID. I was in Minnesota with my family, and I just got inexplicably sick. I don't know what happened. Like, it was in the evening, and I just was feeling awful. And I remember I was watching like a weird Nintendo and Snoop Dogg mashup on YouTube, and then I got so nauseous that I just started vomiting.
And this was 2 years ago?
Well, this was pre-COVID. This was like right before COVID.
Oh, okay. So 5 years ago, pretty much, exactly.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so and this was Christmas Eve today, or what day around Christmas was this?
I feel like it was Christmas Eve, maybe, but I don't remember for sure.
So you were sick. You needed care, right? You needed someone to take care of you. You needed someone to pay attention. Nobody did, and not only did that, but they saw you as like kind of a burden.
Well, to be fair, I did keep my brothers awake with how loudly I was vomiting.
Michaela, you've done this before. You do this thing. You know that? I walk with you to an undeniably unpleasant thing where you're like maligned or let down or something, and then you say, but honestly, I kind of did it myself. Or like, it was kind of my fault.
I didn't do it myself. I'm just saying I'd be pissed too. I don't know.
You say what?
I would be pissed too if someone kept me up all night. But yeah, no, nobody came to help me except in the morning my mom helped me.
This is your family.
Yeah, my mom helped me. She did.
Okay.
My brothers didn't though.
What'd your mom do?
She, checked in on me. She I don't want to give out too many details in case there's weirdos.
Well, that kind of made it weirder.
Yeah.
Nobody was going to assume that you were going to say anything weird, and then you said...
She gave me a suppository.
Oh, okay.
Because I couldn't keep anything down. Like, it was so bad.
No, I believe you. Were you just, heaving?
Yeah, I couldn't even keep water down. To this day, I don't know what it was.
And it went away?
Eventually, yeah. But it just, that was that was the most ill I've been in years.
Wow. So so this is a colorful little romp.
Yeah. And then also a couple years ago, sooner on Christmas, I got my very first cold sore.
So you got a form of the herpes around your mouth?
Yeah, mouth herpes.
And that was a couple years ago, you said?
Yeah, so now I just get them periodically, and I have to take L-lysine, which is like a supplement to help prevent them.
Do you get them a lot?
Like a couple times a year, maybe. You can't cover them with makeup either.
No, you can't.
No.
Yeah, that must suck, having herpes. I don't have it. A lot of people accuse me of having it. I've never had it, and I don't have it now.
Why do people accuse you of having it? How often does that happen?
More frequently than you think. I think it's you know how I refer to jackals and rapists in the chat who want to destroy the program?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say that. There are jackals and rapists here that they want to.
But why would they all come to that conclusion and accuse you of that if there wasn't a cold sore on your face?
Exactly, right? They're just trying to sow discord.
But why? A lot of people get cold sores. It's extremely common. It's okay if you get them.
I don't. I've never had one.
Well, then, why would they all say that you do, though?
Because they want to destroy... Michaela, we are developing a technology here, a spiritual technology that is extremely potent and powerful. And there are certain forces in this world that want to see this light extinguished, to put it kind of simply.
So how would having cold sores sometimes destroy the program?
Well,
the video that you use is so low resolution that I don't think anybody would even be able to tell.
Listen, it's only one attempt. They've tried plenty of other things. Herpes was just a little one compared to some of the other ones. They try to kill me.
Okay, you say only once. Do you mean they all said it at the same time, or they each took turns coming up to you, one by one, saying you have mouth herpes, and that would be more than one instance, though, technically, wouldn't it?
Well, it's an Indian bot farm. It's one strategy that they use. They hire these like Indian guys for pennies on the dollar to just sort of inundate my socials with allegations of herpes, allegations of being a predator, allegations of this, that, and the other. And the herpes is just like one smaller thing.
It kind of sounds like you're just insecure about maybe having herpes on your mouth.
Michaela, are you an Indian bot account? Are you trying to destroy?
Hang on. Let me look at myself. No.
No, you're not. You're not like a. Are you sure your mom's Puerto Rican?
She looks very ethnically ambiguous, so maybe I could ask her.
Ask her.
I don't know.
Ask her what the odds are. Ask her the guy that looks like Mark Anthony wants to know if she's Indian and not Puerto Rican.
Okay.
All right, Michaela, listen. You hit us with that bad Christmas memory. I really appreciate it. That was a very good one. Also, turned into a very colorful family story, and I appreciate you being so whatever the word is, forthcoming.
I also wanted to know, I'm actually currently in real time working on a quiz to figure out what type of explorer you are. Like anybody can take it and they'll find out what like genre of explorer they are.
Interesting. I can't wait to see that.
Do you have any question suggestions that would help sort of sort people better?
I mean, does relaxing feel good?
Well, it's more like archetypes, like, you know, the easy target, the person who calls back, the one who, you know, puts on a character act, things like that.
Do you have a personality disorder? Do you have dissociative disorder? Do you have a psychotic disorder?
Okay.
I think those would be good. Like, what's wrong with you? Maybe something like that.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Yeah, that's a good one. I'll work with that.
What's wrong with you? And then that really opens up. You're poor. You're like not a good person. Things like this. You know, you could put all sorts of stuff.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll work with that. All right, I'll let you know when it's done.
All right, I can't wait to see that. Make sure you show me, okay?
Okay.
All right. Namaste, Michaela.
Namaste.
Look at that. No dramatic end to the call. Interesting. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. 773-974-9585. Is Cooker Pie here? I haven't seen her in chat. I'm eating some of the chips she sent. These chicken chips, these are tasty. It's like dehydrated chicken breasts and egg whites. They're good. All right, we got a new caller. Let's get him on here. Namaste. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Amelia.
Amelia, how we doing tonight, sweetheart?
A little bit slightly better than they have been for the past week, but still pretty shit.
Still pretty shitty?
Yeah.
I like that. Honest. Appreciate that. What's going on? Why shitty? Why bad?
Fuck, man. I don't fucking know.
Or just like a general, that's just how things go for you in the bigger picture for you lately.
Oh, 100. I'm like always shit. So if I specifically say I'm doing shit, that means it's like shit to the shit. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
like this, I don't know, past week I've just had a bad spiral, you know, my room's a fucking disgusting mess with like food fucking left out everywhere. I've been barely fucking drinking water. I've been sleeping 12 hours to 7 p.m. I've been fucking doing nothing but like, you know, fucking doom scrolling, you know how it is.
Yeah, beautiful. You're taking like massive psychic damage. You're not helping your
100%.
situation. Also, like, what would be the point? Even if you could do what little you can, would it really improve it that much?
Yeah, no, it wouldn't fucking change anything. And also, just quick, Spatzberg, I had some pizza today. It was pretty good. I got extra cheese. The cheese was a bit too much. The sauce was really delicious and flavorful. Would definitely get it again, just without the extra cheese.
Beautiful. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Big Warwick, namaste, and welcome on in. Also, Kristen, appreciate. I mouthed it earlier, but namaste and welcome on in. I hope you're making yourself comfortable here at Explorations. Also, Big Warwick, namaste. Now, okay, Amelia, as much as I would love to hear all the little details about why your life is dog shit, I'm specifically interested in one area. Tonight we are exploring bad Christmas memories. Bad Christmas memories. So, you know, all callers tonight are just taking turns, giving us a jingle, and just letting us have it with some bad Christmas memories. So, something tells me you got something, right? Something tells me you got one cooking around in that noggin of yours. Talk to me. Bad Christmas memory.
Oh yeah, you know it. Oh yeah, specifically we're gonna talk about last year. You know, I think for a while, you know, like around like when my life wasn't so shit, you know, my Christmases were pretty normal. You know, you go out, have gifts with the family, whatever the fuck else, you know, like just basically my parents and sometimes, you know, my sister being there. I'd say I remember there was one year, this is the year I'm going to mainly talk about, where my parents didn't give me any gifts or anything for my birthday. And I was not really like I was not really allowed in. That was because I came out as trans that year. So that one didn't go well. But
that was going to be my guess.
Last year. Yeah. Talk about last year. I was in, I had just in like early December, I'd gotten into a relationship. Now, this relationship was overall a disaster. It was like sort of like very on and off. Her mood fluctuated a lot on whether like it was a relationship, what she wanted, and all this shit. But I, you know, despite this, I was very happy. I was happy to be in a relationship. I really liked her, and I was excited to finally, like, I felt like, okay, I should start thinking that this person is actually gonna stay. This holiday I'll actually be able to celebrate this year. I won't go to Christmas and New Year's and think, man, this fucking sucks, and you know, have an extra suicidal bit. You know what I mean? I don't have a car, Tuvi. I can never fucking knew how to drive. Definitely not me. But I was super excited. And then I would say 3 days before Christmas, my girlfriend at the time says she wants to break up. And I go full fucking panic mode. It was 2 days before, 3 days. He says he wants to break up. And I'm going like insane, right? It's like fucking doomsday for me.
Right.
I'm going insane.
Yeah, you've got some attachment insecurities, let's say.
100%, like extreme abandonment issues, and I was trying like so hard for the first time in my life to believe someone would stay.
Right.
It's going terribly.
And that was ended up not being the case, right?
Yeah. And so I tried to hash this out with her. I'm like, but why? You know, what's going on with you? Because she was going through a lot at the time. And we talked for like a day, and she said, you know, okay, well, maybe not break up, but we need to go on break. And I'm like, fuck, whatever. If you say that, I can't say no. And then, you know, the 2 days pass, and it's Christmas, right?
Sure.
And she talks to me again, and she's like, you know what? Actually, you know, maybe we don't need to go on break. I feel kind of bad about it. And then I'm like, okay. And so then we get into like VC, and then it's like, I think it was honestly worse than if she had just stayed broken up with me, because now it was just like so fucking awkward I had already had accumulated all the fucking despair from our breakup, and now I had to share the space with the person, talking to them, and it was like really somber. It was like we were both kind of like the sentiments like, man, this whole situation is fucking terrible. What the fuck is going on? And so it was just a miserable day. It felt awful.
Well, it sounds like she broke up with you, but there wasn't. Yeah, I mean, you were just broken up.
But then she went back on it, and then she said, "No, we won't be on break." And I remember for like those like few days, and still on Christmas, it didn't go away. I was like fucking crying. I remember there was this one like Vocaloid song that released. I was fucking crying about, and it was, and then a few days later she broke up with me again before New Year's, and New Year's was absolutely terrible too.
Oh man, she double tapped your holidays?
Yeah.
That is
hilarious. She did this a few more times for the next like 2 months.
What a way worse way, because you're probably, I'd imagine in her head, she's probably like, fuck, I don't know if I can do this during the holidays, but then she decides, I just got to do it. And then she like doesn't do it firmly, so then she just like really kind of bulldozes both holidays. You don't get a single one that year.
Yeah, and she did the second breakup the night before New Year's.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so what did you
Logan,
do? When you asked her why, though, what did she say?
When I asked her why?
Like why she broke up with you?
She had recently, like a month or so before, or a few months before we got together, had a breakup. And she said, she wasn't fully sure about this, if she had any residual feelings for her last partner. She said that she had been dealing with a lot of just apathy just in life. She said, she was seeing a psychiatrist. She thinks she needs to get diagnosed with something. And I kind of kept trying to pull her in, repeatedly through the relationship, being like, based on everything else that we've talked about and said to each other, you clearly seem to like me. You just got to kind of be able to trust in it, but it never worked out. It just kept being this on and off shit. My Valentine's got ruined from that. Whole 3 months, 4 months of my life fucking destroyed. Got kept on the hook for another half a year with a call every few months. Terrible time. Only recently concluded this shit, really, where I'm I'm fucking done.
Only recently concluded it?
Yeah, so we broke up for good, I want to say February. Then for 3 months I was super duper fucking depressed. We weren't talking at all. I had one call with her, and then I felt a bit better about the whole situation, but I was still kind of hanging on to her more, still wanting her back. Then in October, I called her when one of my dogs killed one of my other dogs, because she said I could call her an emergency, and she asked me out, but then said it was mostly to have sex with me, and sent me a dick pic of hers unprompted. And I was like, I fucking hate you. I don't want to see you again.
Well, so you need consoling because, man, you have so many problems. Your life is just in shards of glass strewn about the sidewalk at all times. Now, so you had a dog. I didn't even know this. You had a dog. One of your dogs killed your other dogs?
Oh, yeah. Yep. We had gotten 2 new pugs this summer. And one of the dog we had before, he was medium size, and the other ones were pugs. Mm-hmm. Apparently, outside in the backyard, my dad found one of the pugs, kind of on the ground there. They were bleeding, took him to the vet. Vet said it should be okay. Brought him back. It was bad again in a few days. They took him back. Turns out his tons of internal organ damage, and he had to be put down that night. Yeah, apparently my dad saw, I can't get this picture out of my head. My dad saw the dog, our medium-sized dog, throw around the other one like a rag doll. He's never really exhibited that kind of behavior before, so it's pretty don't know what the fuck happened. She's on like medication and shit now. Apparently my parents had taken her off her medication for some reason. I don't fucking know. Parents fucking suck. But yeah, that dog's dead.
So this is the image that you had in your head, your pug getting ragdolled, quote, ragdolled, and then your ex sends you a dick pic because she wants to get fucked.
So I call her.
Am I hearing that right?
I call her for consoling health, and like we talk about like the dog stuff a little bit, and then she randomly starts bringing up shit like, we should go see a movie, and I'm like, oh, you must mean relationship, right? I'm thinking this in my head, and then she starts being like, man, I really want to like drive up and fuck you, and then she randomly sends me like the fucking it was a GIF. She told me she posted it on Reddit. She sent me this GIF of a dick, and I was just like, I tried not to think about it because I was like kind of fucked up. And then I called her back the next day, and I was like, what the fuck was yesterday? And then she was like, actually, I'm not interested in you at all. I just kind of wanted to like have sex.
Damn. So just to get the text from somebody that you needed in an emergency after they explicitly said, reach out in an emergency, and then she was just like, yeah, you're a hole to me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. And that kind of made a lot of things click into place for about the past year.
Wow. Well, listen, Amelia, let's leave it right there. That was a long string of terrible memories that went into Christmas, came out of Christmas, went back into Christmas, went back in time. Listen, perfect. I don't even want to say anything else about that. That was very depressing, and thank you for sharing.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Hopefully I'll have another good story from this year, a bad story. And don't worry, I'm Michaela. I do not plan on ever talking to this woman again.
Yeah, something tells me Santa's coming for you this year in terms of bad memories.
When isn't he? You gotta top the last year,
That's what I'm saying. I'm
just waiting to see what it's gonna be.
Namaste, Amelia. Thank you again for contributing so much tonight to our exploration.
Of course. Thank you for this program, as always.
Of course. Namaste, Amelia.
Namaste.
Wonderful. Wow. That's what we're talking about. Mom, Dad, I'm trans. Santa's not coming this year. No birthday for you. Then you're just a hole to me after your pug gets ragdolled. You're a hole to me from a person that, let's be honest, you're in a normal mindset. That ship sailed, right? There's no way that's coming back. Unstable, miserable. The hole inside of you is powerful. It's dragging you through a lot, making a bad situation worse, and that's why you're so powerful, Amelia. That's why this program it works so well, because you're so close. You're there in the weeds. You're not lying to yourself about what life is or could be. Namaste. Namaste to Amelia. Namaste to Jen. Namaste to everybody. I appreciate all the calls tonight. Let's get our next caller in. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up, Mike? I could call you tonight.
David.
Who is this?
David.
David. Namaste to you, David. How are you tonight?
I'm doing all right.
That's good. You sound a little sleepy. Are you whispering?
No, my AirPods are in, so it might be a little quiet.
I see. Okay. I gotcha. Well, listen, it's wonderful to speak to you, David. Tonight we're exploring bad Christmas memories as a means of unlocking our true potential tonight. Talk to me about some bad Christmas memories, David.
Yeah. So last Christmas, I woke up to knocking on our door, and my mom's like, David, will you go answer the door? And there are 3 police officers, and they have told us that our dad has passed away after committing suicide.
And this was just because you had to go answer the door? That's why you got hit in the face with that?
No, it's true. I mean, that's why my memory is so bad of Christmas. That's why I hate Christmas now.
I believe that. Well, listen, I have to ask for just for official reasons. Are you 18, David?
Oh yeah, I am.
Okay, just making sure. Now. How recent was this? How far in the past was this? Because this is a doozy.
Last Christmas.
Holy moly, it's still fresh. Pepper and Cheney with an affirmation for fellas. Listen, Christmas isn't for you.
No, it is not.
Namaste. So, David, listen, I can only imagine if that was last Christmas, you're certainly not looking forward to this Christmas. Is that right?
No, I'm not.
No. About imagine some memories coming up, right? Some feelings. Your whole family's probably pretty upset.
Yes.
Yeah. And who else is in your family? How big of a family you got?
I have 5 siblings and my mom.
5 siblings and your mom. Now, were your parents together at the time?
At the time, no, they were divorced.
Okay. And then, and what was your relationship like with your father before he passed?
Well, it was kind of a love-hate between us because he was a drunk.
Okay, but he had a good side that you could see sometimes, and when you got him on in that zone, it was good. You could see the dad that he could be, but he was an alcoholic and probably was he just neglectful, like negligent, or did he was he abusive at all?
He was never physically abusive, but definitely verbally abusive.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's easy to imagine. I've known a lot of men like that are fathers, people whose father was like that, and also, I've worked a lot with those fathers, and yeah, they that's easy to imagine. Let's just say that. Now, my next question is so emotionally abusive, love-hate situation, alcoholic, and I'm trying to think of is your mom is your mom upset right now?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't take her long. She found a new man. She got over it pretty fast.
Right. Okay. And how was that? How did that make you feel?
Kind of felt like she didn't love him deep down ever, because she just replaced him. But yeah.
And how was the relationship between your parents?
He's all right. He's more of a dad than my real dad ever was. But he also has a bad side.
A bad side? What kind of bad side?
When my mom is not around, he treats us like absolute trash.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, really? It sounds like he's a. It sounds like he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Yes, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it sounds like he's a piece of shit. And so listen, it sounds like the universe is. You keep rolling the dice on these fathers, and it's just not panning out for you.
It is not. It's going pretty shitty for me.
So where are you in the order of your siblings?
I am the middle child.
Okay. and the middle child, but everybody's getting to an age where they're going to be moving out if they haven't already moved out. You know, they're becoming the procession into adulthood is moving along.
Yeah, I'm the oldest one under the roof right now.
Okay, and the older two are gone, and wow. So Christmas isn't very good for your family either, the whole family.
No, Christmas is shitty.
Goodness gracious. Well, listen, you're being very direct and honest with us tonight. I want to thank you for that.
Of course.
Now, what you know, let's see here. That's a doozy. That is a doozy. So this other piece of shit, does your mom know that he treats you like a piece of shit? Quick communal vision from Pepperoncini. One trick to making Christmas better is get really expensive and cool gifts from loved ones. So is there any chance, David, that you could maybe, do you have any way to get cool and or expensive gifts from people that care about you?
Well, if I tell my grandma and my grandpa, which are, I mean, they're on the richer side, they're wealthy. If I tell them, I want this, they'll get it for me, but they're not going to go over and give me 5 expensive stuff,
Right. And so, but if you could get like maybe that's, we got to look for our tiny little, no, we don't have to look for our silver lining. We don't have to do that because it doesn't sound like there's a lot here. I'm going to be honest with that. There's not a lot of silver here, not a lot of shiny silver. There's a lot of iron ore, and you can't really process it. Now, let's go ahead, though. So what kind of expensive shit can we get from your grandparents?
We could get a new iPhone, maybe a car.
Maybe a car? Maybe like a down payment on a car? Do you got a job?
Oh, yeah, I got a job. I got a pretty good paying job. I invest in stocks and all that good shit. So.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Well, you gotta, it's your grandparents. You should get a car from your grandparents. This is very rich. This is what I'm as a legally licensed therapist. This is what we call rich. A rich session. Namaste to you. Now. Let's see. Oh, and a little bit of a Jazz Express. David, have you seen a Jazz Express come on the screen?
Jazz Express. Oh, yeah, I have.
Okay, well, this is a little bit of jazz. Jazz is a time for us to sensually experience explorations. And within that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to turn our sensuality, our sensual bodies to David. David and the father that KO'd himself, and then the other stepfather who is also just a piece of shit making your life worse this Christmas. So, David, 1 second. I'm going to play a little bit for you, okay?
Okay.
Did either of your father who passed or your stepfather, were they fans? Are they fans of jazz?
My stepfather's not. My dad who passed, I don't know. He didn't really listen to music besides.
Didn't listen to music. Now that's a weird little red flag. When somebody said, have you ever asked somebody what kind of music do you like, and they're like, I don't really like music.
Oh yeah, that pisses me off.
It's a weird answer. Namaste. Here's a little bit for you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much to Fluxstorm Zero resubbing for the 19th month in a row. 19 months and 19 days till Christmas. Namaste. Namaste. What is it? Is it the second? Yeah, that's not maybe very accurate. Fluxstorm Zero getting confused with numbers. But namaste to you either way. I think we got a little more than 19 days till Christmas. Pepper and Cheney with a single bit. Thank you so much, Pepper and Cheney. Appreciate that. Tony G with a single bit. Namaste to you. Namaste. Now, what are you thinking now? You told me about this story, right? This very sad Christmas story about your abusive father committing suicide, and your piece of shit stepfather with a two-faced, nice to your mom, shitty to you. And within that context, right? Very specific context, David. Talk to me about your feelings about jazz in general.
Now, sometimes I listen to it to help me sleep at night.
Mm-hmm. Sleep. What kind of? What do you listen to? What do you know? What kind of jazz you listen to sleep?
Yeah, I don't know if it's jazz. It might be more blues, some Frank Sinatra, a little bit of,
So when thinking about how terrible and how terrible certain father figures were to you in your life, and jazz helps you. It's there for you in that moment. You've learned. I think of my abusive father figures. I listen to jazz. Is that true?
I wouldn't say I think of my abusive father figure anymore. I used to think of him, but now he's just a piece of shit in my brain.
A piece of shit. I love that. There's jazz for that spirit too. There's jazz for that. There's a jazz for everything. There really is. I truly believe that. Now listen, David, tonight we were getting into bad Christmas memories, and we did exactly that. I want to thank you for being so forthcoming tonight, so vulnerable and so generous with us.
Of course.
All right, well, listen, don't be a stranger, okay? You give us a call soon. We're going to be getting into a lot of Christmas stuff this month.
Alrighty.
All right, namaste, brother.
Namaste.
Guys, I said bad Christmas memories, and you listened tonight. Damn. Namaste. All right, so guys, we have a special next guest ready to pop in here. It was sort of I haven't talked to this person in a while, but let's get him on in here. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Dinky the Dick Destroyer. Ho, 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 ho.
Namaste. So quick little change of pace. We just spoke to David, whose father committed suicide last Christmas. And now we're speaking, turn the page. Who do we got? Dinky the Dick Destroyer. Dinky, the murdering clown. How are we doing tonight?
Well, you know me. I'm doing bad. Ho, ho, ho. But this time of year is a little hard for crazy killer clowns. Holiday has come. The holiday of Halloween has come and gone. So I've had to change it up a little bit, and right now I'm a crazy killer Santa. Ho, 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 ho.
So okay, that's interesting. Is this something that you do seasonally every year, Dinky?
It's something I'm trying new for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Ho, 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 ho.
Well, that's exciting. That's fun. How is it working out so far? The evil Santa. Is it fun?
Well, it allows me to kill a lot more small children with my bloody knife. Ho, 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 ho.
So you're still sticking with the knife as Santa Claus. You didn't switch to like a candy cane or something like that?
Nope, I didn't have any of those available to me at the time, but I have an extensive amount of blades. Ho, 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 ho.
And so okay, so do you shoot? Tell us about your process. Do you get a little sleigh or do you walk around? I'm so curious. I don't even know where to start even asking about what does a killer Santa do.
Well, I send messages to local malls and other such stores that people will be frequenting and let them know that I'm providing my services for free as a Santa. And because I'm free, they love me. So they have me go there, and then I sit down, and then the first kid, I wait for the line to get really long, and there's a bunch of kids in there, and then I pull out my knife, and I go, ho, 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 ho. And by the way, also, the elves are evil. Ho, 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 ho.
So you say that to the child?
I say that, and they get scared, and then they cry, and their parents take them away. Ho, 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 ho.
Do you kill that kid? Do you stab the kid?
Yes, I kill them with a bloody knife.
And do they cry when you stab them?
They cry. They love to cry. That's one of the things they love to do. And to most people, crying is a bad sound. But to a Santa like me, well, it's something I love. Ho, 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 ho.
So, and this is important to keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen in chat, Dinky the Dick Destroyer, the Killer Clown, he's got a very twisted mind where bad things are good to him and good things are bad to him. So it's like opposite. And so that seems to definitely also be true in your evil Santa. So you're like, when you hear kids crying, you like it.
That's right. I like it. To me, it's good, but also bad because it's the opposite of what I like too.
Tortured. And so this it makes me happy to hear you kind of being flexible about it, because the clown stuff, Christmas time, people don't really care about clowns, do they?
They don't. There is this new show on HBO Max called Welcome to Derry that I think is doing a little bit of the work, but honestly, just with the way that culture is, there's so much noise that people don't have these cultural touchstones that they share as a nation. But Santa still, that's something that we can all get behind together, and it's the perfect opportunity for me to stab children with a bloody knife.
Right.
And also evil elves. Ho, 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 ho.
And so, listen, you got any, are you going to go to any, Christmas parties coming up? You got any stuff with, friends and family that you're looking forward to?
I don't. I would love for someone to invite me to a party, and so I could go and kill them all with a knife.
Okay, so that is kind of a condition. It's like if you go to a party, you're not going to drink a little bit of eggnog and maybe meet some people. If you go to a party, you're going to be killing everyone there.
Yes, perhaps I would go and I would be sipping on the eggnog and acting like a normal person might. And then I say it's time for the entertainment. And the door's locked. And I pull out many bloody knives. And I throw and stab them at the different people in the room. And they try to escape. But they can't because I killed them. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, I love it. And that is so twisted. That is so twisted and dark. No.
It is.
No.
People, that would be wrong. But to me, it's just right.
Now, Dinky, listen, I can't help but, I am a therapist, and I can't help but wonder that maybe you had an unhappy childhood Christmas memory somewhere down the line that kind of maybe made your situation a little difficult. Can you remember anything from childhood in particular that stands out that that was just, you were looking to have a good Christmas, like a normal good Christmas, and something let you down, something disappointed you?
I have bad Christmas memories, of course, but I have one in particular that shaped me into the boy I am today. Ho, 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 ho.
Please, I would love to hear it. Go ahead. Can you share with us?
I had been waiting for a gift all year from my parents. It was 1995, and I wanted what every little boy would want, and I begged and pleaded with my parents to get me that gift. And they said, no, we can't get that for you, Dinky. We can't get it. It's going to be too hard. And I said, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. I'm a good little boy. I'm a good little boy. And they said, okay, well, we're going to get you the gift. And then Christmas Day came, and I opened it up, and the gift horrified me and destroyed me and made me who I am today.
What was the gift that they gave you that day?
They gave me a Tickle Me Elmo, and I wanted a bloody knife. Ho, 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 ho.
So you were already a little dark and twisted boy.
Yes, because my father beat me and did other such things to me that are inappropriate to talk about on Twitch.
So you were molested?
Ho, 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 ho.
Okay, so listen, that's kind of more the speed of what I was attempting to... I cast a line, and that's what I was hoping to, maybe get a little nibble on bait-wise, not, Okay, so but the Tickle Elmo really upset you?
It did, because people touched it without its permission and made it feel a way it didn't want to feel. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Well, Dinky, that was beautiful, and I really appreciate you, beautiful in a sort of twisted way, in a way that you might call something beautiful. It's bad, and it's violent, and it's tragic, but also, but I consider it to be beautiful, like you would, maybe.
Yes, like a steaming pile of dookie diapers, or a dead body. Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Well, listen, Dinky, you've really, you called up with some bad memories, and you definitely delivered on that, and I really appreciate that. It's really nice to speak to you. It's been a while.
It has been a while, and Leslie, just let me know if you want to have a Christmas party and invite me. I'll bring the entertainment.
You better not. You better stay away from my Christmas parties, because I don't want to die.
Ho, 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 ho. You'll die with a boy knife.
Oh, namaste, Dinky.
Namaste.
Oh, Dinky. Oh, that Dinky. Oh, that Dinky. Namaste to you. Great to speak to Dinky. It's been a while. And yeah, I had to guess that he was at least molested, to be honest. That guy's, he's literally psychotic. He's a psychotic killer clown. He dresses up like a clown and Santa Claus to stab children. I was like, listen, as you get like a sixth sense. If there's a therapist in chat, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can clock which ones were abused and how they were abused after like a certain amount of time. After like 5 or 10 minutes of talking to them, you're like, yep, physically abused. Your stepfather beat the shit out of you. You can tell when it was a primary father figure that did it. Or you can say like, oh, yep, molested for sure. And you can tell whether they're molested by a family member or not. It's not, listen, I'm going to teach a class at the Y. I'm going to teach a class at the Y of how to clock this stuff. Namaste. Well, listen, on that note, let's get to our last caller tonight. Bad Christmas memories. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. You're going to be our final caller for the night, and what a final caller you are. It's great to hear from you. Go ahead and introduce yourself to chat.
Hey, best friend Leslie, it's best friend Toaster. Last call of the day. That's what I was going for.
Namaste, best friend Toaster. Good to hear from you, dude.
I was going for last call of the day, and I got it.
You got it. Swish from the 3-point line.
Big swish.
Big one. Nothing but net. Now, Toaster, it's great to hear from you. It's great. How are you doing?
Leslie, I missed you. It's been a little bit since we chatted it up live on stream.
I know. It's been almost a month. Would you believe that?
Wow. Do you remember the last call? Do you remember the last time I called?
Yeah, I think it was
when that was?
It was like the first half of November.
Wow, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
You remember November?
I do. I remember November.
Wow. So it's been a while, huh?
I know.
It's good to catch up. It's good to hear you again. It's good to hear all my favorite callers. I'm glad Michaela called in today. We got my Michaela fix.
I know, right? Michaela left.
Yeah.
Michaela didn't like talking about that one. She got overwhelmed by the bravery.
Yeah, it's a heavy night. It's a heavy night tonight.
Heavy night. Sometimes it gets heavy on explorations. We say yes to that.
It gets heavy. It gets heavy sometimes.
I told you.
But
I
shout
said
out
it
to Michaela.
I said it at the top
Shout
of
out
the
to
stream.
Michaela. And you know what? Speaking of Michaela made a new Minecraft server. We got a fresh Minecraft server, and we're having a lot of fun playing Minecraft with my friends lately. You should check it out sometime, Leslie. I'd love to mine and craft with you.
Yeah, I'm never going to do that for sure. Never.
You can play with me and Michaela,
Minecraft,
and we can dig together and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nope. I'm not going to do that.
Let's see what else is new. I don't want to fight today. I just don't want to.
Yeah, let's not.
What else is new? What else is new?
Well,
what you been up to, or what? What were you gonna
What
say?
have I been up to? Oh man, thanks for asking, Toaster. You know, I was hoping somebody would ask.
Wait! I forgot. I have a request.
Okay.
Alert! I have a request. Can we go back to the old phone call system?
No. Why?
Cause like sometimes I just call in, and like I have to wait on the line, you know, and I'm just like sometimes I just call in. I'm waiting on the line, and I'm just listening to the calls. I go into like a daze, like a stupor, and then by the time it gets to me, I just don't feel like talking anymore. You know, I don't know. I'm like an in the moment kind of guy. You know what I mean? So like, so can we just go back to the old way for me?
No.
Don't you miss it?
No.
You don't miss it?
Nope.
Okay, well, tell me about your day. Or tell me how you've been, or whatever.
Yeah, so thanks for asking, Toaster. I've been pretty good. You know, I'm doing a lot of work on the website. I'm working with the team behind the scenes on some program materials that I can't wait to share. A lot of things are happening.
Yeah, what about like
a lot of stuff
a
behind the
personal?
scenes.
Give me some like on a personal level, like best friend type shit. Like I don't want to hear all this. You know, this is just stuff. This is stuff you could just be. This is like announcement stuff. I want to hear like best friend. How was your day? Like feelings, stuff like that.
I mean, I'm feeling okay. Listen, my life is the program. The program is my life. You know, so.
I
had a piece of cheesecake last night, and it was poor.
Okay. How about this? Let's flip things on the head. Did you have any bad Christmas memories, Leslie?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Let me think.
Did anyone even care to ask you about your Christmas memories? You know, am I the only one that cares here?
No. I have plenty of Christmas memories, but I'll save that for.
Yeah, but did anyone even ask?
I'll save
that. Did anyone even bother to ask?
I'll save that. Nobody asked. You're right. You're 100% right about that.
Yeah, think about that. Think about why I'm your best friend and why we've always been together since the get-go.
I know.
Why it's never been any other way.
Listen. But listen. This
because I need you and you need me.
I would love to share, you know, the vast, deep stories that I have to share. But that's, you know, in my role here as a spiritual leader, as a life coach.
Okay, then don't give me the bullshit. Just say no. Just say no.
No, Toaster. This isn't bullshit.
So like every single thing I've said has been shut down.
Listen,
can't get anything. I can't get anything. I can't get anything from you.
You remain a burden to me.
Yeah.
This whole thing doesn't work if you are not a burden to me.
Okay, let me think of something else to ask you and talk to you about and get shut down by. What
not exactly
else?
sure what you mean by shut down.
I've been eating like crap lately.
Minecraft with you?
I've been eating a ton of junk food. I've been eating a ton of junk food lately. I've been eating a lot of crap. I got to eat healthier.
Oh, what kind of crap you been eating? That's fun. I ate some chips today.
Okay. I've been getting too much Taco Bell. I've been eating too much ramen noodles, and I eat them raw too. I don't know if that's
yeah, I've heard that. I've heard you mention that. You eat raw ramen. Why do you do that?
I love that. Raw ramen. You break it up, and then you put the sauce on it, and you shake it up in like a bowl, and you it's crunchy. It's good. You should try it.
Why do you do that?
It's good. Let's see what else.
Like it just tastes good?
Okay.
That's interesting.
It just tastes good. Yeah, it's crunchy and flavorful. Let's see what else.
Okay.
What else do you want to talk about? What else?
Quick communal vision from Pepper and Cheney. Me and Toaster are doing a cookie exchange, and he just told me he isn't going to make cookies. He's going to give me Oreos or some stupid store-bought shit. Is that true?
Yeah. I was strong-armed into doing the stupid cookie bullshit. So
how were you strong-armed? Can you lay that out for me? How did you get strong-armed into doing a cookie exchange?
You want my cookies? You want cookies? I'll give you cookies.
No, how did you get strong-armed? I want to know. Lay that out.
Bro, I just call in here. I just want to chat and have like a chill conversation with my best friend Leslie. And everything we've been saying, everything we've been talking about, it's like I feel you pulling back. I'm trying to connect with you. I just feel you. I like slipping away with every word I say.
I'm not going anywhere. This is what are you talking about? You want me to just agree with
Leslie,
you and want to play Minecraft? Dude, I'm not playing Minecraft with you. I'm never playing Minecraft with you.
What about like World of Warcraft or League of Legends or something?
No.
Oh my God.
Those are very elaborate games.
Okay, what else do you want to talk about?
What do you hear about this you see any movies or anything?
No.
Are you and Pepper and Cheney really gonna meet up and exchange like Oreos and Chips Ahoy and then just get back in your cars and go home?
Yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna meet up at Snake and Jake's and do a cookie exchange, and then we're gonna get up and go.
No, so you're gonna buy Oreos and he's gonna buy Chips Ahoy and then that's it?
No, he said he's making his own cookies. I said he doesn't have to, but he insists. So whatever.
Pepper and Cheney says I was going to make him snickerdoodles. Instead, I'm buying Chips Ahoy for his stupid ass.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
All right.
Fair exchange.
What kind of bad Christmas memories do you have, Toaster?
Oh, I had this horrible Christmas memory when I was a kid. One Christmas time when I was a kid, my evil alcoholic father beat the shit out of me, and then he R-worded me, and then he called me the R-word, and then he killed me.
All right. Well, namaste. Thanks so much for joining us, Toaster. That's going to do it for us tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Tonight we explored bad Christmas memories. Thanks to all the callers. Thanks to you for being here. Thanks to my moderators, producers, and my community of devoted light. Guys, we'll see you all on Thursday night with a brand new exploration. In the meantime, let's take this energy, this clarified, powerful energy over to Jams Virtual. If you haven't heard of Jams Virtual, you're going to want to smash follow and drop some namastes in the chat. Blessings, guys. I'll see you all on Thursday.